Week 12 is officially here. It's going to be snowy. It's going to be rainy. It's going to be nasty. This is going to be a good time. Second AFC North opponent in 2 weeks, and the game 3 of a back half that everybody said was going to be absolutely brutal and is shaping out well for the Pittsburgh Steelers. Nick, I'm going to toss it to you. Our picks for Week 12. Here we go.
Yeah, the Pittsburgh Steelers getting a little bit of love from DraftKings Sportsbook. They are 3.5-point favorites against the 2-win Cleveland Browns. Nice to see them get a little bit of a respect there. But the over-under is back down this week at a meager 37 points.
Poof. 37 points is actually like that's a place I expect it to be, and I don't think I'll go over 37 points in this one. I look at it and say it's going to be gross, nasty, rainy, and the Pittsburgh Steelers might win like 20-0, but I have a hard time believing they're going to win 38-0. And I'm sorry, but I would not be surprised if Cleveland does not score in this ballgame.
Wow. So, I mean,
no, that's not the prediction, but I'm just saying I would be.
You predicted a shutout once this year. Are you going back to the well?
I did. What was the game I predicted a shutout in? It was the Giants. Was the Giants.
I'm fairly certain it was the Giants.
Yeah, I was real wrong on that one. I did predict a win, but I did not see thought a shutout was coming. I'm going Pittsburgh Steelers. A win, a big win in this one. I don't expect it to be close at all. And I know this is the Cleveland Browns trap game, blah, blah, blah. I get it. I think the Steelers are hot right now. I think they're going to potentially lose next week to Cincy. But this week, I'm not ready to jump ship yet. I'm going Pittsburgh Steelers 23-24, 3 touchdowns, and you give Boz an easy day, but he definitely gets a field goal in there. 24-6. Pittsburgh Steelers. I just don't see it being close. I mean, Cleveland is Cleveland. I get it, but Jameis isn't part of this. If this was DTR, he's part of it. You know, he's a thing here, and Cleveland's going to come out hot. They're going to come out firing. They're going to come out looking to kick some ass. They're going to come out looking to wreck the Steelers' day. I get it. Russ just doesn't strike me as a guy that's going to let that happen. So, and he doesn't seem to be a guy that lets it happen. So I would say that the Steelers keep it together. They come out. They look real good. You know, it's a different narrative for the Pittsburgh Steelers. I think it's time to start talking about how the Pittsburgh Steelers are that team that can, they win games. That's what they do. They're winning games right now. And I think it's time to put a little bit of respect on the Steelers' name. So I'm going 24-6. In my gut, it tells me, oof, pal, being aggressive. Okay. But in my heart, it's telling me we're feeling pretty good about this one. And I'm making a lot of decisions with the heart this week. So we're going, that's what Matthew McConaughey would do. That's what Matthew McConaughey would make decisions with his heart, not his gut. Because of that, I'm going 24-6. Doesn't get you the over, but I don't think the over is going to hit in this one. Rocket Money is a personal finance app that helps you find and cancel your unwanted subscriptions, monitors your spending, and helps lower your bills so you can grow your savings. See all of your subscriptions in one place and know exactly where your money is going. And for any that you don't want anymore, Rocket Money can help you cancel them with just a few taps. Rocket Money's dashboard gives you a clear view of your expenses across all accounts, easily creates a personalized budget with custom categories to help keep your spending on track, and sees your monthly spending trends in each category to know exactly where your money is going. Get alerts if your bills increase in price, there's unusual spending activity, or if you're close to going over your budget. And the new goals feature automatically saves money for you without you even having to think about it. Whether your goal is to pay off your credit card debt, put away money for a house, or just build your savings, Rocket Money makes it easy. Rocket Money will even try to negotiate lower bills for you, sometimes up to 20%. They automatically scan your bills to find opportunities to save. Then you can ask them to negotiate for you. They'll deal with customer service. Rocket Money has over 5 million users and has saved a total of $500 million in canceled subscriptions. They could save members up to $740 a year when using all of the app's features. Stop wasting money on things you don't use. Cancel your unwanted subscriptions by going to rocketmoney.com/allsteelers. That's rocketmoney.com/allsteelers. rocketmoney.com/allsteelers.
So Russell Wilson put out a hype video yesterday that almost had me acting out of character, because I saw that hype video and immediately I wrote down on my notepad, Steelers 40-5, something like that, because Russell Wilson's hype videos will get you doing that. But then I thought better of it. Then I thought, okay, AFC North, rain, sleet, and snow, probably all of the above, right next to the lake, in a venue that the Steelers have struggled in the last couple of years, 1-4 in their last 5 visits. So I don't think it's going to be that. Do I think the Steelers lose this one? No, I'm not going to come close to doing that. But I do think it is a tightly contested matchup. What I see is, and follow me here, I see a 16-10 game in favor of the Steelers and a late touchdown, because Jameis Winston has the chance to tie the game or take the lead. He messes it up. The Steelers defense steps up, and whether that be a defensive touchdown or Russell Wilson deciding that he wants to blow this wide open, I think the Steelers score a late touchdown to make this look like more of a laugher than it actually is, and the Steelers win this by a final score of 23-10.
23-10. Okay. You had me at 16-10. I was going, no, pal, that's not it. That's just not, that's too close. And it could be close, but I don't think it's going to be 16 at 16-10. You're talking about the offense is concerning. The offense isn't concerning. Not in my eyes. Not yet. 23-10. I appreciate that one. I think that's not a terrible score. The only difference, you're saying Jameis gets in there. I'm saying Jameis doesn't get close, pal. Saying Jameis doesn't get close. It's a good day to own. Although the Browns kicker stinks, apparently. And I only know that because I own him in fantasy football. And I thought he was on a bye last week because I checked and he had 0 points. And I said, what happened, dude? How'd you get here? How did you not score any points? Turns out he missed a bunch of field goals. So including like a 26-yarder, which you couldn't even give me one, dude. You couldn't give me 1 point. It was brutal. It was rough. Yeah. 23-10. I enjoy it. I mean, I think the moral of the story here is hammer the under. Yes. And feel good about a Pittsburgh Steelers win, because I'm feeling it's just something about Jameis, man. That's what it is. Something about Jameis. Fun fact, this is the 5th quarterback that the Pittsburgh Steelers have faced in the Cleveland Browns rivalry since 2021. And it is the 4th quarterback the Steelers have sent out there in that same amount of time. That is wild. Yeah. It goes Baker, Deshaun, DTR, and Jacoby Brissett is the 4 there. Or no, there's one more in there.
And then Jameis.
Jameis will be the 5th. And then it is Ben Roethlisberger, Kenny Pickett, Mitch Trubisky, and Mason Rudolph. No. And then Russell Wilson.
Mason and then Russ.
Was it Mason? Did Mason play the Browns last year?
Mason almost had his head decapitated, and I think that's been since 2021.
No, that was 2019. That was before.
Either way,
that was before 2021. But I guess if you go back, they got a 5th in there as well. If you go to 2019, either way, wild times. You would not anticipate that being the case. But here we are, new chapter, Jameis versus Russ, and I'm feeling good about it. 400,000. That's how many men have rescued their nuts from stiff, unforgiving jeans, all thanks to the Perfect Jean. These jeans have enough stretch to accommodate Thanksgiving dinner and are comfy enough to wear all day watching Sunday football. Plus, even though they feel like sweatpants, they look good enough to be your go-to pants for date night. The Perfect Jean has the perfect size for everybody, and we mean everybody. They've got 6 different fits, waists running from 26 to 50 and lengths from 26 to 38, which means there are over 5,000 possible combinations of pants for you to choose from. So if you're a short king or actually 6'5", if you love a loose fit or are still in your skinny jean era, or if you're bulking up or cutting down, the Perfect Jean is the perfect option for you. For a limited time, our listeners get 15% off their first order plus free shipping at theperfectjean.nyc, or Google The Perfect Jean and use our code ALLSteelers15 for 15% off. It's finally time to stop crushing your balls in uncomfortable jeans by going to theperfectjean.nyc. Our listeners get 15% off your first order plus free shipping free returns, and free exchanges when you use code ALLSteelers15 at checkout. That's 15% off for new customers at theperfectgene.nyc with promo code ALLSteelers15. After your purchase, they'll ask you where you heard about them. Please support our show and tell them we sent you. Fuck your khakis and get the perfect gene.